Okay, I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in last class, I told you about the LVDT type of LVDT transducer that convert linear motion to electrical voltage, and it works on the principle of transformer. The next type of transducer is called strain gauge. Okay, so strain gauge is used for measurement of force any pressure, and strain gauge convert force into electrical voltage and is called secondary transducer because it's convert uh, 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 force to electrical voltage, and the working principle of strain gauge is based on the change in the resistance. Suppose you have one conductor of length L and with its diameter is equal to D. Okay, so its resistance is equal to rho into L by A. So what is A? Rho is the resistivity, L is the length of the conductor, A is the area of the conductor. Suppose you have applied force to particular conductor. Okay, if you applied force F to the conductor, what happened? There is a change in the length and its area because it's stressed or suppressed by due to force. Suppose you have applied force to the conductor, so due to stressness, there is a change in the length and change in the diameter. So if the change in the length and change in the diameter, suppose change in the length is by dl and its area and diameter is uh, reduced by d minus reduced by del d, where so the net diameter is equal to d minus del d. So what happened? So length increases and area decreases. So net resistance of the conductor increases due to applied force. So that particular change in the resistance is due to why there is a change in the resistance. Why its resistance is changed? Because change in the length and change in the diameter. So why its length is changed? Because we have applied force to stress the conductor. That is, the force is directly proportional to force is responsible for the change in the resistance. So in this way, strain gauge works. So if the metal conductor is stressed or compressed, its resistance change on account of the fact that both length and the diameter of the conductor change. Also, there is a change in the value of resistivity of conductor. It is strain is properly and is called, and this type of material is called piezo resistive, and this type of effect is called piezo resistive effect. So strain gauge is used for the measurement of strain and associated stress. Secondly, many other detector or transducer are used for the load cell, torque meter, diaphragm type of pressure gauge, temperature sensor, accelerometer, flow meter, and employ strain gauge as a secondary transducer. Okay, so theory. So there is a change in the value of resistance by straining the gauge may be partially explained by the normal dimension behavior of elastic material. If the strip of elastic material is subjected to tension, its longitudinal dimension will increase, where and reduction in the lateral dimension. So you know, for a particular conductor, area resistance is equal to rho into L by A. So the change in the resistance is of strain conductor is more than when you can account it for the increase in the resistance due to dimension change. So strain gauge works on the principle that if any conductor if you applied force across any conductor, so there is a change in the dimension, and that change in the dimension is responsible for the change in the resistance of particular conductor. Okay, so let's uh, tensile stress. Suppose tensile stress S is applied to the wire. So change in the dr resistance by with respect to ds is equal to if you differentiate the resistance with respect to s applied force s or stress s. So rho into L by del L by ds minus del L by a square into del A by ds plus L by a into d rho dl by ds. So in the most of the case, resistivity of the material is constant. So you can ignore this part because there is no change in the resistivity. So finally, if you put the value, so Poisson's ratio, that is the lateral strain by longitudinal strain, that is equal to minus d change in the diameter with respect to dl by dl by l. So in this way, now we have to define the Gauss factor of the strain gauge, that is the change in the resistance by change in the dr by r by del l by l. What is del r? Change in the resistance by r. What is Gauss factor? Gauss factor is called per unit change in the resistance by per unit change in the length. Okay, so for the particular strain gauge, gauge factor is equal to del r by del l by l. So del r by r is equal to gauge factor into dl by l is called what is epsilon. Epsilon is called strain, that is strain is equal to del l by l. So finally the change in the resistivity of material, if you neglect it, so gauge factor is equal to 1 plus 2b. What is b? B, what is b? What is b? What is b? What is b? B is called Poisson's ratio. So what is the strain gauge? Strain gauge is used for measurement of force, and it works on the principle that its resistance is changed due to applied force, due to dimensional change. So in this way, strain gauge. So main factor or main formula for the strain gauge is equal to del L by del R by R by del L by L. So now what type there is a different type of strain gauge: unbounded metal strain gauge, bounded metal strain gauge, bounded metal foil strain gauge, vacuum deposited tin steel metal gauge, and so and that now just wait. So there is the strain gauge based on the load cell. So suppose you have applied one load or one force. So due to applied force, there is a change in the dimension of the particular strain gauge, and due to dimension, there is a change in the resistance. So that particular change in the resistance we can measure using the Wheatstone bridge. So change in the resistance we can measure using the Wheatstone bridge. Okay, so now we can, I think you can understand the working principle of strain gauge. Any doubt in strain working principle of strain gauge?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So next type of, just wait. Next type of transducer is called piezoelectric transducer. Okay, so also piezoelectric transducer is used for the measurement of force or in terms of electrical voltage or electrical signal. So in a piezo electric transducer, there is one piezoelectric material. So a piezoelectric material is one in which a electric potential appear across the surface of the crystal if the dimension of the crystal are changed by the application of mechanical force. This potential is produced by the displacement of charge, and the effect is reversible, and this effect is known as piezoelectric effect. Okay, so in a piezoelectric transducer, we have convert mechanical force into electrical voltage. Why? How it happened? When you applied any force across the piezoelectric material, so due to dimension change, the voltage across particular piezoelectric transducer is changed due to dimension change. Okay, so this effect is known as piezoelectric effect. Uh, in a strain case, we have major force due to change in a resistance, and in piezoelectric transducer you can measure mechanical force due to change in the voltage across surface of piezoelectric material. Okay, so different type of piezoelectric material are called that is like quartz, ceramic, okay, lithium sulfate, and many more. The piezoelectric effect can be made to respond to the mechanical deformation of the material in many different modes. The mode can be thickness, expansion, transverse expansion, thickness sphere, phase sphere. The mode of the motion affected depends on the shape of the body relative to the crystal axis and location of the electrode. Okay, so piezoelectric element used for converging mechanical motion into electrical signal may be by due to charge generation and capacitor. So mechanical deformation generate a charge, and this charge appear voltage across the electrode. Suppose you have one piezoelectric piezoelectric transducer. So if you apply force across the piezoelectric transducer, so due to mechanical force there is a that is charge change in the charge that is applied. Electric field is equal to charge, charge by capacitance. So the piezoelectric effect is the directional sensitive. Okay, so charge is equal to what is the charge is equal to D into F. What is D? The charge sensitivity of the crystal, and F is the applied force. So F is equal to AE by T into del T. What is area of the crystal? T is the thickness of the crystal, and U is the Young's modulus. Okay, so according to Young's modulus, E is equal to stress by strain, that is 1 by del T by T, that is Ft by A into def T. That is the total charge is equal to D into A by E. So that is the charge of piezoelectric material depends on the dimension that is the area and thickness of the piezoelectric material. So if you apply a force across a piezoelectric transducer, due to force applied, change in the dimension that change the charge across the two plates. So due to change in the charge, the applied there is a change in the electric field, that is E is equal to Q by Cp. So in this way, it is E is equal to G into T by P, where G is equal to D into epsilon naught into epsilon R. So what is epsilon naught into epsilon R? Epsilon naught is the permeability, due to capacitance Cp. What is Cp? A capacitance between two electrodes. So finally, the equivalent circuit of piezoelectric transducer is you have one capacitance between two electrodes Cp and resistance Rp. So electric field volt is equal to Q by Cp is equal to dF by CP, that is the applied electric field, is directly depends on the applied force. So in this way, using the piezoelectric transducer, you can convert a mechanical force into electrical signal. Okay. Any doubt in the piezoelectric transducer? We have right now we have studied two type of transducers. First is called strain gauge. Second is called piezoelectric material. In strain gauge, mechanical force is converted into electrical signal, because mechanical force in case of in case of strain gauge change the dimension of the conductor, that change the resistance of the strain gauge. That is, force is directly proportional to change in the resistance, and change in resistance is observed by the change in the voltage. And in piezoelectric transducer, we convert mechanical force to electrical voltage, because we have one crystal is called piezoelectric crystal. It's made of, either you can say is made of you can say is different piezoelectric material is called roche salt, quartz, ceramic. And when you apply a force to the piezoelectric transducer, so due to applied force, there is a change in the dimension. That change in the dimension change the charge between the piezoelectric crystal, or between the electrode. Due to change in the charge, electric field between the electrode is changed due to change in the charge, and charge due to there is a change in the charge due to change in the dimension, and dimension change due to applied force. So in this way, using the piezoelectric transducer, you can convert mechanical force into electrical signal. So any doubt in the working principle of piezoelectric transducer? सो यहाँ देखो, हेलो, सो यहाँ पे देखो, जैसे ये पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रांसड्यूसर है, ये दिख रहा है, और ये दो इलेक्ट्रोड है, और जब यहाँ पर फोर्स अप्लाइड होता है तो इसका आउटपुट वोल्टेज चेंज होता है, बिकॉज इसके बीच का चार्ज जो है वो चेंज होगा, और जब चार्ज चेंज होगा तो ड्यू टू चार्ज चेंज यहाँ पर अप्लाइड जो वोल्टेज होगा, आउटपुट वोल्टेज वो चेंज होगा. सो यहाँ पे हम लोग इसको, अगर हम लोग किसी भी, यहाँ पे जैसे ये एक पॉजिटिव प्लेट है, एक नेगेटिव प्लेट है, और जब फोर्स अप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो चार्ज डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो रहा है, तो उसको वहां पे वोल्टेज चेंज होगा, एंड दैट पर्टिकुलर वोल्टेज चेंज जो है वो हम लोग यूज करते हैं. अच्छा, ये तुमको बताते हैं, हेलो, तुम लोग वेट मशीन देखे हो?
यस सर.
तो वेट मशीन किस तरह से काम करता है? जहां पर तुम मान लो जो डिजिटल वेट मशीन होता है, डिजिटल वेट मशीन देखे हो तुम लोग?
यस सर.
सो वो किस तरह से काम करता है? वो भी तुम्हारा पीजो, उसके अंदर भी पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक क्रिस्टल रहता है, ठीक है, उसके अंदर भी पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक क्रिस्टल रहता है. जब उसके ऊपर तुम वेट डालोगे, वेट इज इक्विवेलेंट टू फोर्स, सो फोर्स के कारण वहां पर तुम्हारा चेंज होगा. जैसे तुम लोग देखे होगे रेलवे स्टेशन में या किसी भी जगह पर तुम्हारा वेट मशीन रहता है, जब तुम उसके ऊपर चढ़ जाओगे तो क्या होगा, अगर उसके बीच में पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक क्रिस्टल है तो वहां पे तुम्हारा वेट की इक्विवेलेंट फोर्स अप्लाइड होगा, और फोर्स अप्लाइड होने के कारण पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक का चार्ज चेंजेस होगा, और उसका इलेक्ट्रिक वोल्टेज चेंज होगा, और उस इलेक्ट्रिक वोल्टेज इज इक्विवेलेंट टू वेट तुम्हारा कन्वर्ट करके वेट बता देता है. ओके, जस्ट वेट, हम तुमको दिखाते हैं, जस्ट वेट. डिजिटल वेट, समझ में आया? डिजिटल वेट मशीन किस तरह से काम करता है? उसके अंदर क्या रहता है?
इलेक्ट्रिक मटेरियल।
उसके अंदर क्या तुम्हारा क्या रहता है जो कि तुम्हारा वेट को कन्वर्ट करता है? ये इज इक्विवेलेंट टू ये उसके बीच में, तो उसके अंदर भी जस्ट वेट, ट्रांसड्यूसर यूज्ड इन डिजिटल वेट मीटर। सो डिजिटल वेट मीटर में क्या, सॉरी, डिजिटल वेट मीटर में तुम्हारा स्ट्रेन गेज यूज होता है। क्या यूज होता है? स्ट्रेन गेज रहता है उसके अंदर। सो स्ट्रेन गेज का हम तुमको वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल बताएं कि किस तरह से तुम्हारा स्ट्रेन गेज काम करता है। सो ड्यू टू अप्लाइड फोर्स जो है वहां पे उसका रेजिस्टेंस चेंज होगा। वो रेजिस्टेंस चेंज जो है वो थ्रू व्हीटस्टोन ब्रिज के थ्रू हम लोग मेजर करते हैं, और हम लोग व्हीटस्टोन ब्रिज के थ्रू मेजर करने के बाद हम लोग उसका इक्विवेलेंट वेट में कन्वर्ट कर लेते हैं। ठीक है? तो डिजिटल वेट मीटर में क्या रहता है? कौन सा सेंसर रहता है? हेलो, डिजिटल वेट मीटर में कौन सा सेंसर रहता है? कौन सा ट्रांसड्यूसर रहता है? आई एम ऑडिबल टू यू?
यस सर, स्ट्रेन गेज।
स्ट्रेन गेज रहता है। सो पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक भी यूज करके हम लोग वेट मशीन बना सकते हैं। पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक का भी जो यूज है, पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रांसड्यूसर कहाँ कहाँ यूज होता है, जस्ट हम तुमको दिखाते हैं। यूज ऑफ पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रांसड्यूसर। जो यूज ऑफ पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रांसड्यूसर जो है जैसे कहाँ कहाँ यूज होता है। तो जैसे हम लोग यहाँ पे हम क्या बताए, फोर्स यूज करने के लिए होता है। हेल्थ केयर सेक्शन में इसका यूज जो है वो डेंटल प्लैग जो होता है उसको रिमूव करने के लिए यूज होता है। तो बहुत सारा इसका यूज है ना, अकॉर्डिंग टू जो जैसे हम वेट मशीन में बताए कौन सा स्ट्रेन गेज रहता है, मतलब स्ट्रेन गेज रहता है ना, उसी तरह से यहाँ पर भी इसका बहुत सारा यूज है ना। उसका वेट चेंज होने के कारण उसका वोल्टेज चेंज होता है, उस वोल्टेज चेंज को हम लोग मेजर करते हैं। तो देखो ये इस तरह का पीजो इलेक्ट्रिक मटेरियल रहता है। ओके, ये इस तरह का रहता है, उसको कंप्रेस होने के कारण उसका वोल्टेज चेंज होता है। तो एनी डाउट? एनी डाउट?
नो सर।
तो अभी तक हम लोग